Okay, so you're thinking about moving to Baltimore, Maryland, but you don't like city living so much, and you're thinking about where else I should live. Well, today we're going to talk about Harford County, Maryland, which is just about 26 miles north of Baltimore. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button below, and we're going to get to it right away. I'm John. I'm the Charm City property dude. You have definitely determined that you need to move to Maryland because of all the high-paying jobs here, or because there's so many great jobs here, like Under Armour. You're going to be a nurse at Johns Hopkins, or you're going to be a doctor at Johns Hopkins, or you're going to work for Amazon. You get transferred in, and you definitely need to move to Maryland, but you don't like city living. You can't see yourself living on Federal Hill in the old Tudor style. You can't see yourself in a $900,000 house up in Mount Vernon, and you definitely can't see yourself downtown in an apartment. So what do you do? Well, we're going to talk about Harford County. We're going to go over some of the pros and cons here today of living in Harford County. And I'm exceptionally specialized in Harford County because, hey, I live here. If nobody's told you, welcome home. And we're going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about Harford County. So you see here on the map, you got Baltimore, and then straight up 95, you got about 5 exit routes from the city that takes you into Harford County. You can take 95, you can take 40, you can take Route 1, you can take 147. They all lead to Harford County, Maryland. It's about 26 miles north on 95. You go ahead and you make that left or right into Harford County off of exit 77 right here in the Bel Air exit. If you head up north, so I'm particularly fond of Harford County because you have several areas. You have Fallston, you have Bel Air, you have Forest Hill, Jarrettsville. If you really want to be out in the sticks with nobody around you, you can move out to Jarrettsville. And hey, for about the same price, about $550, 600,000. Well, let's take that back. Anywhere from 300,000 all the way up to as much as you want to spend. You can have a house, 2 acres, ranch style house, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, and on an acre of land. You can cut grass, and it takes you about probably 45 minutes from Jarrettsville to get to Baltimore, downtown Baltimore. It depends on the traffic, and as you know, traffic here in the state is kind of bad during rush hour. But literally, you can take from Jarrettsville, from any of these, you can go down straight down Mountain Road. You can hit 24, 924. You can even go out to 22 towards Aberdeen. So you have Forest Hill, you have Bel Air South, you have Abingdon, you have Edgewood, Aberdeen, Belcamp. All these neighborhoods are right around in Harford County. Great neighborhoods to live in, and you have townhouses, condos, apartments, you name it, single family houses. I think the majority of the houses in northern Harford County are single family houses. Pretty much from Bel Air spreading out. You can get into Forest Hill, parts north, Street, into Jarrettsville, into Fallston. You're not going to find too many apartments. You won't find too many townhouses. Most of those are single family homes, and I can tell you that the average sales price in these areas are about $350,000 for a small, like ranch style house. A lot of the price ranges in Fallston are from like $400,000 to $600,000. You get a decent house. You get into Bel Air, your price ranges are right around $350,000. Forest Hill, you're probably $350,000 to about $500,000. So these, you can definitely get a single family house with 2-car garage, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath. For about the same price, you can get one of those nice colonial style houses on Federal Hill, or some of the houses that are in Canton, and even really a luxurious condo down in Canton. For the same price, you can drive 45 minutes up 95, depending upon traffic, and you can have a really nice house in Harford County. Great place to raise a family. So one of the cons about Harford County, there's really no public transportation. There is a senior citizen bus that picks people up from the 55 and older neighborhoods and takes them to like the different areas. But the only public transportation we have going down to Baltimore is like the Easy Ride. There's a park and ride place where you can pick up a bus in the morning. I don't know how many buses they have. But I do know that there are a lot of people. There's not like any kind of a metro subway system that takes you from Harford County down to the middle of Baltimore. So that is one of the cons here in Harford County. There's no public transportation to take you down to the city. So that is a negative. You can live in, like I said, you can live in Bel Air South. You have Fallston, you have Forest Hill, you have Belcamp, Aberdeen, Edgewood, Churchville, you have Street, Maryland, and as you circle out, it gets a little more and more rural. So if you live up in Street, you'll have a single family house for about $400,000. You'll have some acreage. You better get a lawnmower because you're going to need to cut the grass. The good news is, though, out there are no HOAs, which that's a homeowners association, where as you start getting closer to the cities and Bel Air, you start getting into HOAs, especially in the townhouse communities down in Abingdon. You have a lot of townhouses down there. You have condos, and you also have apartments down there. But you definitely have an HOA. So that's a pro and a con. You can't just go out and do whatever you want to your house. You have to check with your HOA. So that is a con with the southern part of Harford County. All right, but one of the pros is we do have a minor league baseball team. So over in Aberdeen, we have what's known as the Aberdeen Ironbirds. And all summer long they play, and they have probably one of the best fireworks displays I've ever seen for 4th of July. So that is a good definite pro. We definitely have a minor league baseball team. Of course, there are tons and tons and tons and tons of recreational sporting stuff for all the kids. So there are several humongous fields up here. There's one off of Cedar. There's one off of Record Road. And these places are the type of places where your kids will go play soccer, baseball, softball. So definitely want to check out with the Harford Recs. You definitely want to check out with the system with inside the school for all like your kids' sports. Definitely need to check out the different high schools, and I have a school locator down in the bottom here in the comments. But we have like several blue ribbon schools here. The education up here is awesome. The schools are awesome. You definitely want to check with the school locator and read for yourself. But like you have Bel Air, you have Fallston, you have Aberdeen, Edgewood, all are blue ribbon schools. And the best part is they have systematically redone, revamped, renovated, tore down the old schools and put brand new schools up. And all the fields have they're the brand new fields. So, you have all this good stuff going for the schools. So that's the good news, is all the high schools have been revamped, rehabbed, and they all have brand new sports fields. Now I can't say anything about the equipment, but they're all blue ribbon schools. So you're definitely good up here in Harford County as far as schools are concerned. So another pro here in Harford County is you also have Harford County Community College. It is a recognized college. You can go. Most of the kids here go there for 2 years. They get all their prerequisites out, and some of them even just go to school there for 4 years and get their degrees. The degree is business degree there is still a business degree at Harvard. It's the same thing. It just depends on how much you want to spend. But we do have Harford Community College up here in Harford County. That is definitely a pro. I do believe that the senior center link bus system goes to the community college. The other thing they also have over at the community college, because I used to be an actor, they also do a lot of productions. I think they do 3 productions all throughout the summer. Usually they do like a musical, they do a dramedy, and they do another musical at the end. So that's always a plus. Fun thing to do. I do know that if you're an old man like me, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the microphone. If you're an old man like me and play men's over 30 baseball, I do know that they play at what's called the Wawa field there, right next to the college. So everybody plays there. Reach out and touch base with me. I'll hit you up with another link for the over 30 baseball league. They like hide in plain sight. So another pro of Harford County, if you're looking for a great recreational outlet like gyms and stuff like that, you have what's called the Bel Air Athletic Club. It is definitely in the center of Bel Air, and it's literally 2 minutes off the Mom and Pa Trail. Mom and Pa Trail is a 6-mile trail that they're getting ready to expand all the way to Churchill. So it's going to be 12 miles. You can ride a bike, you can jog, you can walk your kids and strollers, whatever, on the Mom and Pa Trail. And that's located just minutes off of Gateway next to the Bel Air Athletic Club. The other big gym I know of is the Arena Club that's out in Churchill. And I think they're going to try to connect those two with the Mom and Pa Trail. So I think that's what's in the works. The Mom and Pa Trail go directly near the college, Harford Community College. And they go all the way into Bel Air, go behind the houses and stuff like that. I do know that they have a Towson outlet, Towson University Center, next to the Harford Community College over there. I know they just recently put that out there, so that's part of the college, FYI. They have the gym, so they have Planet Fitnesses. They got one in Forest Hill. They got one in Abingdon. They just opened up a brand new Hobby Lobby next to the Planet Fitness and Avenue off of 924, and that would be Emerton Road. It's right off the exit of 95. I visited last night. It was awesome. Just like Michael's. If you switch your eyes like that real close, looks like Michael's. Don't know if you know of any of this stuff, but I can equivocate this too. If you have a woman cave or man cave, or you need to hang some stuff in the background for your videos, go down to Hobby Lobby. They had all that cool stuff that you put behind it to keep you down. All right, so you're in Harford County and you got to commute back and forth to Baltimore and you need a car. Well, Harford County has probably one of the biggest dealerships in Maryland. It's called Jones Junction. They have Dodge, Ram, they got Toyota, Nissan, Hyundai, they got Kia, they got all of them. Then there is Bob Bell, and they're all located centrally to, it's like right on the line from Bel Air to Fallston. They have the car dealerships there, and there are restaurants line up and down Business Route 1. So you've got like Conrad's, which is really good. They have great crabs. Here they got a great soft shell crab, although I'm not a huge soft shell crab kind of guy. They do have that as far as eating. And they got really good places to eat there. My favorite pizza place is Italian Sensation. That's up on Route 1 going into Fallston. You also have my favorite Mexican place. So there's always tons of places to eat. Get your car from Jones. And you can get a good deal there. They got your service for life there or something like that. You go in and you take your car in for oil change, and while you're there, the women get their nails done. I went in there to get my nails done, but they gave me kind of an hot look. If you can't see yourself living in Baltimore City, you consider Harford County. We all welcome you up here. Harford County is a great place to raise a family, great schools, tons of entertainment, tons of recreation, places to get your cars. It's really a nice community. Back when I was a young kid, there wasn't too much of any of that, but it's really grown up. Tons of shopping, anything you could possibly want is here in Harford County. And then it's a 45-minute commute to Baltimore, depending upon the traffic. And we're going to go over other videos that'll describe some of the other suburbs around Baltimore, in case Harford County is not your cup of tea. So listen, I get a lot of phone calls from folks just like you every day. Like your emails, text messages, and stuff, and I absolutely love it. If you decide that you're going to move to Maryland, wherever you're going to move to Maryland to, if you call me or text me or email me any day, night, or weekend, don't worry, I've got your back when it comes to real estate. I'm John, I'm the Charm City Property Dude, and this was Harford County, Maryland in its finest. Go ahead and watch these other videos right here. Yeah, there you go.